It is the morning, and we forgot to go to bed.
I mean, we forgot to sleep.
This is not a bed.
Very true. Point taken.
And you still respect me this morning?
Didn't I respect you last night? I was a perfect gentleman up until...
Well, you asked Eric Forster to hire me.
Right.
We've known each other for a couple of days now, and I met your mother, so in LA, it's practically like we're engaged.
Wait, does that mean we're inseparable now? Like we gotta like hang out with each other always?
I think that's what it means.
I think that's what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in all reality, the only thing I'm inseparable from is this.
You kept that by you all night?
Yeah, it's all I have left, except for what's in my great Aunt Sally's storage unit.
Oh my
And
God.
what if someone broke in the middle of the night and stole it?
When we were asleep.
Why are you so argumentative?
Why are you so gorgeous? Hmm?
So this one I personally love.
Thorne, you designed this?
Yeah. What, you don't think I can do youthful?
Of course.
And here is what Quinn designed to give the dress different moods.
Day in the park. And drinks at the club. Very nice. And a night at the opera. Thank you for bringing me up to speed. I appreciate it. Hope for the future is looking really good. That's not the only reason I called this meeting. We actually had a very interesting visit with my stepson.
Wyatt?
He's involved with someone new.
Well, good. I'm glad for him.
Fact is, she has a background in fashion, and he was hoping that maybe we could find a position for her here at Forrester.
Oh, that's sweet of him.
Yes, I thought so. I want you to make a position for her on your team.
What does she do? What's her background?
She's young, she's brash, she's very creative. She's Sally Spectre.
Hope is a good person. You know that, Mammy.
But if she doesn't keep her distance from Liam, the husband of my sister's namesake.
You know, he and Steffi aren't actually married.
So? And aren't you the one who always says that marriage isn't for everyone?
I was told I could choose my own staff.
And you have. I'm not taking anything away from you. Just think of Sally as extra help.
Why would you even trust her?
Thorne, more than anyone else at this table, I'm well aware of Spectra's long, larcenous history with this company.
She's admitted to stealing our designs.
Well, Bill Spencer was trying to ruin her, as he tried to do with us many times. Look, I don't excuse her, but everybody at this table has benefited from a second chance. Wyatt's a member of my family now, and this is the only thing he has ever asked of me.
Wyatt will speak to her. He'll keep her in line.
You have that number?
I already shared the contact with you. It's on your phone.
Yeah. Here it is.
To you?
I think so.
Oh, it's Eric Forster's number.
Why is Eric Forster calling?
I don't.
Hello, Mr. Forster?
Sally, you used to call me Eric. Well, that's all right. We'll be back on a first-name basis very soon. Can you get over to Forrester this morning? I think we have a position for you at Hope for the Future. Hello?
Yeah, sorry, there was a bad connection. I said I will be there in a half hour. Thank you. He just gave me a job. For no good reason.
What? Well, what about me?
That's right. You did say you were no good. And you're the reason.
What was that for?
Oh, better, I thought, than strangling your ex.
Oh, come on, be nice. Wyatt's, he's a sweetheart.
Well, apparently he also has a sweetheart.
Already? Well, I suppose I can't begrudge him that.
Good for you for being so big-hearted about it.
Well, his happiness still means a lot to me.
Remind yourself of that when you start working with her. You look like you could use a little smile, huh? Pretty cute, huh?
I'm sure I seem really childish to you sometimes, Charlie. My mother kept me in a state of permanent pre-adolescence.
No, Pammy, I'm not saying that.
But there are a few simple adult things that are really important to me, Charlie. And marriage is one of them. I know some people would say that I probably overvalue it because I've never been married. But they don't know how I watched my sister cling for dear life to her marriage, even when she was separated from Eric. You know what? I see the same thing in Steffi. She never gave up, and she never will. And now, there's a child, a Charlie. Annulment is just marks on a piece of paper. It does not mean open season on Liam. And it is really wrong of Hope if she thinks that it does.
Look at that face. Look at that face. You should enroll her in drama class now, huh? Before the rush.
Yeah. See, this is good, right? This is good. This is what brothers are for, right? If I want to force you to look at a bunch of boring photos of my kid, you have to do it. That's the rule.
They're not boring, all right? She's adorable. And I'm happy for you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
I do have one question, though.
Shoot.
How long does she have to stay born out of wedlock?
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Look, you don't have to do a big wedding. I mean, the I-dos are anticlimactic anyway when the bride's already nursing.
Hey, whoa.
What?
Hey.
Hey. Sorry.
No, honestly, Steffi said she wants to wait.
For what?
Better timing, you know? Focus on Kelly, get the parenting thing down, and I get that. I get it.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So what? Dad kicking you out for the crime of telling the truth about him?
I mean, he kind of forgot to. Why?
Looks like you're you're doing some patching in addition to the artwork you commissioned.
Oh, yeah, that. So I should probably tell you, that there's a new woman in my life.
Good for you, man. Is it someone I know?
You could say that. You remember Sally Spectra?
Thank you for bringing me in, Mr. Forrester.
Thorne sends his welcome too. He was called out. I'm sure you'll see him later in the day.
It's going to be quite an honor working with Mr. Thorne Forrester.
Your great Aunt Sally, in spite of our checkered history between our two brands, ended up being a very dear friend to my late wife and to all of us in my family. When you first came to LA, and your theft from our company, and let's call it what it was, I considered to be a betrayal of that friendship.
It was. And I'm sorry. I really wish I could go back.
You let me finish. Now that some time has passed, and I have the benefit of hindsight, I know that Bill was out to ruin you. He put you in a terrible position. And he proceeded to ruin you, which is a much stiffer penalty than any of us would have exercised on you for what you did. So I would like for us to begin again, to renew our friendship and to give you another shot at making it in the LA fashion scene.
Well, thank you. You have no reason to believe in me, but I will give you another one every single day. You're not going to regret this chance that you're giving me.
Well said.
Welcome. And be good to my son.
How can anyone not be?
Hope is hiring Wyatt's new girlfriend.
Well, I'm not sure if she's a girlfriend yet. Hope is not happy about it. It's my father's doing at Wyatt's request.
Well, Wyatt's not a fool, you know. Maybe she'll be a good fit. Does she have any experience?
Yes, driving her family design business out of the design business. It's, Sally Spectra.
You had me going there.
Yeah, no, I didn't believe it either.
I mean, can you imagine Eric hiring her? And Wyatt would never have anything to do with her. Besides, she's in New York. She's shacking up with Eric's grandson.
Well, maybe that's why Dad wants to keep her in L.A.
I will have you know that I am not buying any of this. Oh my God, you're not kidding, are you?
So, Sally's back?
Yeah, your brother-in-law on pause at the moment decided to actually go back to Carolyn and Douglas.
I mean, I knew that. Like, I knew about the breakup because Steffi told me. I just didn't know Sally was headed back here.
Yeah, I ran into her down at the beach, the bikini bar. And we both kind of had a little too much to drink, and she had nowhere else to go, so I just asked her to come back here.
Dude, you didn't...
What? Not like that. I mean, it was almost like that.
Well, what's it like now?
Now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is like that.
Okay,
What?
all right,
Come
calm
on.
down.
It's not like you were Mother Teresa. Or
No,
anything.
I'm not saying... Oh, fine. So you and Sally are hanging out? What does that have to do with the hole in the wall?
Funny story. Things kind of started out with a bang.
I didn't realize Mrs. Forrester was so nice.
Quinn is very talented.
Yeah, I mean, it's not quite the same as nice, but...
There's a lot of history in this building, a lot of interpersonal history between Quinn and me, Eric and his sons, Forresters and Spectras. So just keep in mind that every interaction you see may have a history you know nothing about.
I will.
So, I understand you're seeing Wyatt?
Yeah, it's, I don't really know what we're calling it, but there's an example, right? I know you were married.
He's a wonderful guy.
It's pretty new.
So I guess that means you've moved on?
Meaning,
From Liam and Thomas.
well, I mean, there never was a me and Liam.
Oh, right. You couldn't make that happen, so then you boomerang back to Thomas, and there were problems with that too, right?
You know, I'm really excited to be here. I thought maybe we could talk about my duties.
Is that your tortured by jealousy face?
Life's too short for jealousy. I mean, if I add up all the hours I spent trying to hold on to Bill, I'm sure my divorce settlement doesn't even equal minimum wage.
I kicked my jealousy habit too when I was married.
I mean, am I the only one that remembers what Sally and her sister tried to pull around here?
Nope, I remember. It's just, I'm not gonna call it a character flaw. It's just one of my father's hallmarks. You know, he believes that his goodness and generosity will make other people act the same way.
Has that ever worked?
It used to drive my mother crazy. So, are you more worried about Sally and Forrester or Sally and Wyatt?
Okay, so don't bite my head off, all right? Are you sure about this?
What are you talking about? You were so much of a Sally supporter that you ended up getting blown up with her.
I am. I'm her biggest fan, but if you're telling me she's going around with a gun shooting things, then maybe that tells you something. Maybe after everything she's been through, she's not in the best place right now.
Or maybe we'd be well matched together. I mean, in case you haven't noticed, I'm not exactly in a great place either.
Bro.
Oh, you don't think anybody's in a great place besides the Dalai Lama?
I'm not being judgmental. I'm genuinely concerned.
Right, but you're always so concerned for everyone that we end up judging ourselves. Thank you very much.
All right, just do me a favor. Just look after her. Keep an eye on her.
I will.
right.
Just might not be the way you're talking about.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. Dude, I'm trying to tell you she's had a rough time.
I am looking out for her, all right? That's why I asked Eric to consider giving her a job.
At Forrester?
Yes. And it seems like they might actually have something for her.
No,
Calm down.
wait,
She
dude.
is not a liability. You know her.
I do know her. I know that she's been through hell and back, and she's kind of fragile, and she's not the best at processing her emotions. And if you lead her on...
That is not what this is.
Okay, well, that can't be what this is. Because if Sally's at Forrester with the mother of my child and Hope, and you break her heart, what if she hurts herself? What if she hurts someone else?
I realized how big this place is. Thanks for giving me a tour.
You're welcome.
Stay so focused on trying not to get caught that you miss a lot when you try and sneak in. Anyway, I really wanted to show you these. I did them a while back. No one's seen them. I thought maybe you could show them to Thorne and see what he thinks.
Thank you, but I can't accept these.
Seriously, I'm giving them to you, free and clear. They're all yours. I don't know. They just kind of have a hope for the future vibe.
Sally, you weren't hired as a designer.
Well, I mean, yeah, I know I have to work my way up.
No, I mean, let's be clear with each other. You will never be a designer here. Eric wants you to have a job, so I will find you things to do, but leave the designing to Thorne. And just please, no photographs of his designs or anyone else's.
Hope.
I won't make you check your phone in every morning, but I hope you can understand after everything that happened with Coco and the hidden camera.
Okay, Hope, that was then. All right, I would never, ever do that here.
But you did. So these are the consequences.
All right.
Look, I know you want the opportunity to prove yourself, and you've already won the good opinion, or at least improved opinion, of Eric and Wyatt and Liam. But I have something to prove too. You know, that I can supervise my employees while safeguarding our intellectual property.
So basically, you see your job as is to babysit me.
I wouldn't put it so unpleasantly.
All right, well, what would be less unpleasant for you?
Look, we don't really know each other, so please try not to take this personally. But I would send you packing if I could.